welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I have lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet. And on my channel, I share a whole bunch of things from keto meals, keto recipes, some protein sparing modified fast recipes, and just a little bit of everything mixed into one channel. So I hope you enjoy my content. Let me know below if you're new. I have had a lot of new subscribers in the last week, so make sure that you say hello down in the comments. I love talking and corresponding with all of my subscribers. And for everybody that is a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. All right, today we are going to get into another keto on a budget series. So this is going to be the second video. I will try to remember to label it as well as go back and label the first one. Somebody had commented and said that that would be helpful. Totally agree. Great idea. I love that. So I kind of want to keep the ball rolling. I probably will do this series like maybe once every 2 weeks. For the most part, I usually do a big grocery shop like I had explained in my last video. One of my last videos, I do a big grocery shop for 1 week, and then the next week is kind of like just whatever else I need as far as fresh produce. But that's just the way that I've always done it for grocery shopping and for my meals. So I am going to get right into the video. I am going to insert our grocery haul for this coming week, and then I will share with you the meal plan. This is my little grocery haul. I'm going to try to make this work for a week. I don't think I bought enough because, you know what, I bought a big thing of Brussels sprouts because my family loves Brussels sprouts. So this is kind of like not really a good representation of, you know, a week's worth of keto. Because I did buy this big thing of Brussels sprouts, which was $10, and I did get this big thing of cheese. This was $8. So just with those two things alone, that would have been almost $20. So, but I just wanted to show you because I'm going to be doing a meal plan with a couple other ingredients in order to make this work for very inexpensive. You guys know we are on a budget, so let's go. This is cauliflower. I bought a whole head of cauliflower. I am going to be making a couple things with this. Obviously got cheese. It's not all for the week on keto. Like I said, I bought it for my family to use as well. A package of pepperoni. This as well is going to be for my family as well as some keto meals this week. Always get heavy whipping cream. This has gone up in price. I want to say it's over $5 now. I need to go to Costco soon and get it from there because it's always the most inexpensive. And I picked up my coconut unsweetened milk. I am allergic to all nuts. This is why I get the unsweetened coconut milk. And I plan on, this was kind of like an extra as well. I'm not going to make a lot of meals with this. I just needed it for keto, so I thought that I would show you this is what I get. And then of course the Brussels sprouts, these are frozen. These will last a long time. They're quite a big bag, almost 2 kgs. Obviously got a dozen eggs. Our chickens, we have gotten a few eggs, but with it being so cold, they are freezing and breaking right now. And then I got some steak. Luckily this happened once I got home because I must have put something heavy on top, but they were on sale. This was $13. I did this for the purpose of this video because we are going to utilize this steak. It is quite a bit. It definitely will last us 3 or 4 meals throughout the week, so you will see what I make with that. So I just wanted to include this grocery haul. This here was $60. I know, right? I can't believe it. But we are going to make it work. We are probably going to add a little bit more things, but I want to let you know that this probably, you know, is not your typical grocery haul because obviously, you know, you can't make a lot of meals with the foods that I'm showing here. Actually, you probably could, but these are only a few things that we're going to be utilizing throughout the week. All right, that was not everything I got. Thank goodness, hey? Okay, I ended up getting this salad as well too. So this is kind of like, what is it called here? It is called a chicken BLT salad. I don't like tomatoes. Nobody in my family actually likes tomatoes, so I probably will keep those and give them to my dad.
I just cannot do tomatoes, you guys. I'm sorry. But this salad, I usually break into 2 days worth of salad. This is a really, really good one. And then also at our superstore here, which is where I get my groceries, they have these rotisserie chicken parts that they actually disassemble and they make it into a container. So this was $5. So I thought that was really, really good. Even though the roast chicken, like that was a lot for one person, even throughout the whole week. And I want to split it up between chicken and steak for the week is kind of my goal. I know steak is getting expensive. We eat venison. I actually only buy this meat in order to do these videos to let you know that it can be done on a budget. But that is what we are going to be working with. And like I said, I will definitely add some more to this of things that I already have. But this was about $60. But like I said, the broccoli or the Brussels sprouts and the cheese was really expensive. What I should have done just for the sake of this video is just bought myself like 2 servings because that's probably how much I'll be using of this. But you guys get it. I'm just mainly doing these videos so that you can make sure that you are staying on budget and eating keto and staying on track.
All right, so kind of a different way of shopping this week. I just needed to get some things, and it was kind of like pointless for me to just get a little serving of Brussels sprouts because I knew my whole family loved it. That's why I ended up getting the big package. Same with the cheese. We go through cheese for the whole family, but I just kind of want to show you how it can be done with meal planning, buying groceries, sticking to a budget, and sticking to a meal plan. All right, so let's get started. I'm just going to be sharing the meal plan for the week. I am going to be going back to 2 meals per day, so I will share with you what I have planned out of the groceries that I bought, and as well with some things that I still have in the fridge, which is pretty much bacon, an avocado. I want to say that that's it, actually. A lot of the things that I'm going to be making will be from those groceries that you've seen earlier, so really, really exciting. Now, let me know down below if you're interested in seeing those meals and me meal prepping. I don't always share meal prepping on my channel, but if I get enough interest, I definitely will share my meal prep. Sometimes I don't always do a meal prep depending on how often I am home. I still work part-time and about 32 hours a week.
Who are you talking to?
Stop. And are you done?
Is here yet?
Yeah.
Yeah? You okay?
Yeah.
You need to be held?
No, I'm good.
Right.
So I work 32 hours, which is usually 3 days a week. So for my meal plan on day 1, I am going to be having, for meal number 1, I am going to be making some pizza chaffles. Meal number 2, I am going to be making some steak, cauliflower bake, and a salad. I want to use up that salad that I bought right away so that it doesn't go bad, and that's why you'll see it within like the first 2 or 3 days of my meal plan. And day 2, meal 1, I am going to be making some sweet chaffles with a side of bacon. I have a pack of bacon. We butcher our own pork, so we do have our own pork and bacon in the freezer, but for some reason I have an actual store-bought frozen pack of bacon, so I'm going to be utilizing that this week. So I will be having a side of bacon, probably like 3 or 4 slices. I love my bacon. And for meal 2, I am going to be having a chicken Caesar salad with a protein sparing modified fast grilled cheese. So I'm going to be using the shredded cheese that you've seen. It's a block, but I'm going to shred it. And then I'm going to be making my loaf of protein sparing modified fast bread. If you're new here and you have not seen or tried that recipe, I do have it linked further in my description. It is by far the best bread that I've made to date, and that is kind of my go-to. So that is what I'm going to be having that day. Then let's move on to day 3. Meal 1 is going to be a ham and cheese omelet. And I'll decide on how many eggs and how much ham I have, because I do have some leftover deli ham in the fridge as well too, so I wanted to use that up. Like I say, a lot of these, you know, what I do for budgeting and for keeping on track with my meal plans and on budget, so I'm not wasting anything, is definitely take inventory of what you have in your fridge before you go grocery shopping as well, even before you think of your meal plan. Definitely helps to utilize everything that you have and then nothing goes to waste. Meal number 2 is going to be some of that chicken that I showed you, some Brussels sprouts, and some cauliflower bake. The cauliflower bake usually lasts me 3 to 4 servings that I make. I thought I would be doing something else with that cauliflower, but I absolutely love the cauliflower bake that I make from Freezer Fit. It is so good. I love it. I make it all of the time. Like even Zoe loves it as well too. So I'm going to be making that for meal number 2 on day 3. Now, let's move into day 4. Meal number 1 is going to be a lazy pizza bowl. I had this all of the time when I was losing on keto. I'm still trying to find that balance for maintenance. I will have an update video for you probably next week, or this coming week. Within the week, I'm going to have an update for you. But I'm still on the track to lose because, you know, summer's coming. I've been struggling with this maintenance for a while now. And, you know, it's always a goal that I have. I'm sure most of you watching, it's always a goal. It will be a long-term goal that I will have to keep in the back of my mind to always stay on track in maintenance. But that is one thing that I ate a lot and I loved it, and I haven't had it for a long time. And that is the lazy pizza bowl. So I will definitely share with you what I do for that recipe. And then meal number 2 is going to be a steak and Brussels sprout stir fry. I absolutely love this too. I ate this a lot while I was on keto losing, and I haven't made it for so long. So I definitely want to make that again as well. All right, let's go into day 5, meal 1. I hope that you guys are getting some ideas for yourselves for this, maybe jotting down notes while I'm having it up on the screen. I also can probably link it maybe in my website. I will have it in the description because I can probably type this up. It only gives you so much room in my description to type things out. So that's why I do it on my website, and then I'll link the website directly to the meal plan. If that works for you guys, I will have it in the description. All right, day number 5, meal 1 is going to be chicken salad. And instead of the bread, I am going to be using chaffles. I absolutely love using chaffles for bread. It is my favorite thing. I haven't made it in so long. You noticed that I would have made it a couple weeks ago and it was so good. I've been missing chaffles, so I definitely want to start implementing them again. And for meal number 2, I found a recipe online that I'm going to be making, and it is garlic steak bites. Now, I can't remember, there was another YouTuber that I think shared the similar recipe, but I can't remember who. If you do remember who shared that, let me know down in the comments. It looks delicious. And I'm going to have that with my leftover cauliflower bake as well. All right, moving on to day number 6. Hi, Jimmy. Okay, thank you. Day number 6, meal number 1 is going to be steak and eggs. I actually really like steak and eggs. It's a really good, easy meal. And definitely gets your protein in as well, too. You okay, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You got it? Okay, good.
Sorry, I haven't wrapped.
All right, and day 6, meal number 2 is going to be a Clubhouse chaffle. I think I'm going to have this as a chaffle. I haven't decided if it's going to be a chaffle or the protein sparing modified fast bread. And also too, I am not sure of calorie wise for these. I haven't figured out that far in advance. But like for the steak and eggs, if I need to add more calories or more fat, I probably will make like some French toast on the side with the protein sparing modified fast bread. But I will look over, like I kind of do macros a day before. I don't really do that in my meal plan. This is just kind of basic so that I can plan for a day ahead, right? So that I can meal prep some things. If I'm working, really prep for that. Because that is one thing, when I'm gone working, I'm away from the house for the 8 hours out of the day. And I work in, I always call it kind of like a glorified convenience store. So every military base in Canada has a Cannex, and that is where I work. I work at a Cannex because Jimmy was in the Canadian military for 20 years, and this was his retirement posting. So that is where I work, and it has everything. It has, you know, sandwiches, I work in the post office, liquor store, appliances, groceries, camping gear, military gear. We have everything in that store. So if I don't bring my lunch, there is like maybe 2 or 3 options for keto. Seriously, there is not a lot of options, and I do really mean this. Usually I can make it work. There is not many things at the convenience store where I work that is keto approved other than a meat and cheese stick, or like pepperoni sticks, or jerky, or we do have like those Baby Bells as well. Like, there is not a lot of options whatsoever. So I really try to plan the day before, make it the day before, pack it in my lunch kit the day before, because I am not a morning person, and then I'm ready to go. So highly encourage you, if you're not doing that, you need to start. You really need to start. All right, day 7. We are on day 7. Meal number 1 is just going to be your typical keto breakfast. I like to make mine into a scramble. I've shared the recipe many times on my channel. It is one of my favorites from when I was losing. I had it repetitively 5 days out of the week. It was that good. And that is just bacon, eggs, some avocado, and cheese. I mix it all together. Sometimes I mix in a little bit of mayo. Add mayo to your scrambled eggs, you guys. It is so good. You will not regret it, I promise you. Meal number 2 is going to be chicken tacos. And what I'm going to do with that is, for the taco shells, I will be using the cheese. I've shared it on my channel before as well, where I take shredded cheese and I put it just on parchment paper, put it in the oven for like 5 or 7 minutes, and it makes kind of like a foldable shell. So that is my goal going into the week for meal planning. And I think meal planning takes the guesswork out of everything. Like, I may not make everything on this list. I may have some leftovers. I may, you know, Jimmy and I may be in town and go out for supper. Like, things happen. But at least I know that I have 7 days worth of meals and 2 meals per day. I have 14 meals here, and there should be no excuses for me to go off plan, other than if Jimmy and I go out for lunch, or, you know, my dad asked me out for lunch or something like that. Those are exceptions, because family is the world to me, and I will never say no to the people that I love, which are my kids, my husband, my dad. I will always say yes. So things like that arise, and I understand that, and I'm not saying you need to be strict on yourself to follow this to a T every single day. And don't feel guilty if you don't make what's on your meal plan, but it gives you a good guide on how to be successful for the week and how to stay on budget. Budget is huge right now. Everything is going up. I have a feeling that in the next month, things are even gonna get higher for groceries, gas. Everything is going to be increasing. So, you know, this saves you a lot of time, money, like headache, like wondering what you're going to be making tomorrow. It gives you some prep work. It's just all around. I cannot explain how important it is to meal plan and to prep if you can. I don't meal prep a lot anymore, I'll be honest, but meal planning is my number 1 suggestion if you are starting your weight loss journey. I am so glad that you're here, and I am so glad that you clicked on my channel to subscribe, because I am here, and I am here with you if you are just starting. I want to help you and walk with you through this journey, and I'm telling you, meal planning is probably your best friend. Number 1, hands down, meal planning. Don't even think about anything else. Concentrate on your meal planning. Don't worry about your exercise. Don't worry about, you know, keto-fying anything or sugar, alcohol. Stick to real foods, meal plan it, go from there. I promise you, you will be successful, and I am here to help. You can message me anytime. I do message everybody back on my Instagram. I have my Instagram linked in the description, but I am here to help. I am truly here to help, and that is why I started my YouTube channel. So We can do it. We are going to be successful once again. And you know, that's the whole thing with weight loss and this whole journey is it's a lifetime thing. And I think a lot of people think of a quick fix. Keto is not a quick fix whatsoever. You know, it is actually a long-term weight loss lifestyle. I don't want to call it a diet. It is long-term. It is not a fad diet. It is, you know, a way of living, and it is a way of keeping your carb cravings under control, increasing all of your health issues by increasing your energy. There is so many benefits that go along with keto. I understand that keto isn't for everybody. I have done videos in regards to that, but you know what? It is definitely a lifestyle, and we just have to adapt and do our best to keep on track, just like any sort of weight loss diet journey that we are on. So thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.